Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your mid-month reading. It's for April, so it's about a month into the future, so about mid-April until mid-May. We're starting with 3 initial cards here, initial energies. We're just going to go deeper and deeper into this energy. And there's going to be an extension if you feel like you resonate with the reading. I just want to say that we're just a couple of days out when I'm recording this for the competition to be done. First card out. And if you don't know about the competition, just go to any other videos for the past 2 weeks and just go all the way to the end of one reading and you'll get the information about it on how to participate. Helpless and hopeless. And I always say that it sounds worse than it is. It's a really beautiful card. We're going to get into the energies of that one. Number 8, power and strength, endless possibilities, the infinity sign. I think it was a crown chakra that flipped but didn't come out. And we have just breathe, which is the meditation. It can potentially be meeting your soul, meeting your soulmate, meeting your inner being, making that connection with the spiritual realm. Number 4, which is a heart matter, laying a new foundation. And the third card out is what? For Leo, please. What do we want them to know? For the mid-month reading here. And another 4, joy and stability. And we have some sort of explosion there. I see this very much as a solar plexus, which is all about your self-worth, your confidence, your manifestational capacity. Number 4 again, so we are highlighting the 4 here. So numerology-wise, that is just a really heartfelt matter and really about laying a new foundation for yourself. So going into this, we're just going to clarify this. I'm going to read out of the book for that one, but I'm just going to clarify it first with this Wisdom of the Oracle deck. All the decks that I'm using, I listed down in the description box. If you're interested. Hopeless and helpless, or helpless and hopeless. Why is that here for Leo, please? There we go. A fork in the road. Look at the image, and then we get the fork in the road. Do you think that's a fork in the road? I think it is. Okay, so the fork in the road is apparently about a fork in the road. The helpless and hopeless is about the fork in the road, and the image really already told us that. Like it feels like we have 2 paths to go down, but usually, okay, read out of the book. I will. Like, shush. Helpless, hopeless, number 8. Nope, control. Just bear with me until I find it. Green border, no, it's not. It's probably indigo or whatever color. There. Okay, Leo. Helpless and hopeless, number 8. Keywords: restricted, obstacles, powerless, action. While the title of this card may sound bleak, don't let it scare you. This card arrives as a wake-up call to adjust your thinking about a situation or a relationship. You may feel that obstacles have been placed in your way, preventing you from achieving your dreams around love or something else. Like whatever you're trying to achieve right now, I always say, because it's a general reading, and so whatever you're trying to achieve right now, you might feel, whether it's for a relationship or health or money or a work situation, whatever that is, like you feel like something, obstacles has been put in your way, preventing you from achieving your dreams around love. You may think that your situation is beyond hope and that you are powerless to improve it. Nothing could be further from the truth. However, all that is required is a willingness to take action. Assess your current state of affairs and decide what needs to change. Then take decisive steps to make those changes and move yourself into a position of empowerment. By taking action, you take charge of the situation. Feel the power in that. Recognize that you do have the ability to create the relationships of your dreams. Nothing can hold you back unless you let it. Take charge, step into your power, and watch your relationships flourish. And so again, it's like take a step back or take a step in, like take action and see your business situation flourish, or see your health flourish, or see your money situation improve, or whatever that is for you. It's not just for relationships. And the fork in the road is all about like feeling like you don't really know which way to go, needing clarity and needing like to be just more in a headspace or like in a heart space, apparently, because we have a lot of fours here. I just realized the 13 adds up to number 4 as well. That you just come into this space where you feel, you know, when you're like, you have this expression like never make a big decision out of fear, out of grief, out of sadness, or like in a really chaotic situation. Never make any choices then. Sleep on it. Find that balance within yourself, and then make the decision. So this, I just feel like, okay, it doesn't really matter with this one. It doesn't really matter what path you sort of jump on. If you just sort of just pick one and you really line up your energy with it, and you say like, here's where I'm going. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go down this path, and I'm going to invest my whole freaking being into this. When you become that crystal clear in your energy, if that makes sense, you're attracting everything around you to support that path. Does that mean that you, like 6 months from now, are still on the same path to that very thing? Physically, maybe not. Energetically, heck yes. Does that make sense? And so there's a big transformation going on here. I get a lot about changing the way that you think. Changing the way that you think, and just be open to new thinking, be open to new ways of things appearing in your life, new ways of things wanting to manifest. Maybe you think that you have figured them all out, how things can sort of show up in your life. But, and I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but Leo, you're not even like, including myself, we're not even close to understand how many things exactly that the universe can actually give something to us. It's in our not capacity to see that we narrow it down to like, okay, so these are the 3 ways that the universe can deliver this to me, and this one way is too tough, and this the other way I don't want to do. And so it sort of gives a little hope to this 3rd way, and then you wonder why it takes so long. If you just open up to the universe to just deliver what it is that you want in so many different like exploring ways that we can't think of right now, you'll be so amazed. So there's death leading to life. There's a big transformation going on for you. So just try to stay as open as you possibly can. And then we have just breathe. Just breathe. We're going to clarify that. Why is this here for Leo, please? So it seems like you're at a crossroads. We seem like we want to choose. What are we going to do right now? Which road am I going to take here? And meanwhile, like there's a big transformation going on in your energy field. Like there's a shift happening. Death leading to life. So that could be like stagnation that eventually will just go into life. And we feel like stagnation is like, we're just on a standstill. But stagnation can be like, death can be the biggest fuel, catalyst for like whatever life is now coming in. So why is the Just Breathe card here, please? Building blocks. So you've done a really, really gorgeous job here. We come to a completion. You built yourself up. You built an idea up. You built a vision up. You have something very, very clear in your mind. You might even have some physical steps that you've taken. Like you have built. Remember that I said we have 2 4s here. We actually have 3 4. It's a lot about a new foundation, and you could perhaps have even built some sort of solid foundation physically. It means that you could have a solid foundation with a loved one, with a partnership in any in any tape, shape, or form, in any tape, shape, or form, with a friendship, a romantic partner, a business partner, whatever that is, like you've laid this beautiful foundation for it. It can be that you haven't done it physically yet, but you just sort of are really, really prepared. You just need to find that person that fits the bill, maybe literally speaking. You just need the like the blank space to fill in. I don't know how to say it. We're just waiting for you're so set in your way of thinking. This is what's going to come to pass. And if we just have the blank space be filled in or filled out, like you're good to go. Does this make any sense? And there's a completion here. We have 28, so it just means that, and it's the second 8 coming out. Power and strength, endless possibilities, the infinity sign. It's a completion, like you're done. It's almost like, if we say it in plain English, it's like, okay, you've done enough visualization, you've done enough dreaming, you've done enough wishing. Does that make sense, Leo? You've done enough wishing. Like the universe, and I use this analogy, but it's such a good one. So sorry for if you heard this a million times before. But it's like going into a restaurant and you're looking through the menu and you're deciding what feels really, really yummy to eat. And you're deciding what feels really good to drink. And you're ordering that from someone and they are taking that order into the kitchen. Rarely do you find yourself in the kitchen checking twice or asking the waiter or waitress to come back so that you can place your order once again. You're sort of trusting that what they're doing in the kitchen is, sometimes it even takes some time. You're like, whoever does that these days, quite telling of my age. But it's like, how long have we been sitting here? So yeah, sometimes it's even that it takes some time for the food to come out, but never do you think it's not coming? Do you think the chef left the kitchen? Do they not have what I ordered? But wouldn't they come out and say then to have me ask for something else? Like, you never question the placement of the order. You know for a fact in the heart of hearts that it's going to come, and you don't mistrust that. You could be a little bit impatient and you could lose your for a bit because it's taking so long, but never are you back there in the kitchen asking again and again and again for what you want, and never do you doubt that it's coming. But that's what you're doing with the universe. You're placed an order and then you place it again and then you place it again. If I ask this way, then the universe will hear my asking and they will deliver to me. Or if I do it that way, or if I behave this way, or if I'm this type of energy, or if I'm, you don't have to, the universe has heard you. The chef in the kitchen has heard you. And yes, it might take a little bit of a long time, but that's because they're just preparing the most wonderful, gorgeous meal that you've ever had in your entire life. And if you just enjoy your drink while they're preparing the food in the kitchen, you can actually enjoy yourself while you're waiting. The foundation is set, okay? And as I'm starting to get into this energy of it, the feeling I get here is like, okay, we're coming close, like we're touching the non-physical realm. We're touching this unseen dimension, this ethereal version of whatever it is that you're sort of wanting to have into your life. Do you see how that's so wrapped around you? Like they have you. It's not that you're trapped or anything. They are in on it. Like the ethereal part of you, the bigger part of you, the non-physical part of you is really in on it. And look at this image. It's like you're touching and you're like, wait, I'm almost touching it. Like I know it's right around the corner because I'm starting to sense it. It's like Leo is really starting to sensing what is about to come in, what is about to take place. It's like you have this magical feel, it's just a feeling, it's a hunch. This is not physical touch, it's a hunch, it's a feeling of, I see you there, I feel you there in the ethereal realm, which is another part of you, delivering to you what it is that you want. And just breathe is the meditation card. So it's like another way of really connecting with this realm of things yet unseen that will soon be seen is to go into meditation and just connect with this energy. You can even sit in meditation and ask for, I want to connect with my dream. I want to connect with the essence of my dream. I want to connect with my wish, with my vision. There's more there. We're gonna get more from that because this is a juicy one. And then we had joy and stability. We're gonna read out of the book for that one as well, but we're just gonna clarify a little bit more. Another 4, joy and stability. Why is that here for Leo, please? For this mid-month reading, why is this here for Leo? Wow. So we have imagine. You're so okay. We have imagine and we have not for you. It's so interesting because in any other case, I would say go into that visualization, go into that dream of yours, go into that wish of yours, and just sort of stay there. What I feel now is that it's not that it's describing that we're doing this, and it's also something else that is not for you. I'm seeing that this imagine is not for you, which is like, it goes against everything that I believe in, but what I'm feeling around that is that it's not for you, is not that it's not for you, the imagining or the wishing. It's just that you just need to understand that it's done. You don't have to wish another time. You don't have to sit down. If you're sitting down to wish for whatever it is that you want, sit down and see it already played out. Or like just sit there and just marvel. I'm going to do such a stupid thing now, probably, and you're probably going to laugh your asses off. But did I just understand the Marvel? The Marvel universe. The Marvel universe. It's the DC universe and the Marvel universe with all the, like, the Spider-Man and all of those, that are in the Marvel universe. Is that what it means? Marvel. You marvel in things. You it's just such a wonderful. Is that what it means, or do you spell that differently? You marvel in something. Anyway. Anyway, I was gonna go into another, like, when I discovered that this word meant this, and it's like, obviously it means this, because it's describing exactly what it's doing. Why did it take me 20 years to realize what that word was? It's like, is that what it means? Okay, anyway, the imagine, the wishing, the thinking about what you want, is not for you. You don't have to sit down, not one more single time. You have to sit down and think about what you want in order to create it. That would be like you, a 70th time, going out into the kitchen to place your order yet again. If you want to think about it, then go into the kitchen and watch your dinner being prepared, because it's so freaking fun and inspiring and juicy to be in the kitchen to see what they're doing with your order. Go in there to see it be prepared, but don't go in there to make sure that they got your order. It sounds like very, very subtle differences, but I feel like as a whole, this is the missing link. Like, this is a shift in vibration, that if you just sort of go into whatever it is that you want, and as you're sitting there because you're just, It's like you're going to go and visit someone, and you know for a fact you're going to go and visit them. Like your ticket is already bought. You know you're going to go on a beautiful vacation and you're going to see someone. And you don't sit in meditation then to really, really, really make sure that you're going to go on the trip. But you can sit in meditation, or you can just go around in wake state. It doesn't even have to be meditation. It's just because we had the Just Breathe card there. You can just walk around, and you probably are already, without thinking about it, thinking about what you will do when you get there. Like you will go swimming, you might have a couple of drinks, you will have like such a beautiful and awesome time. You might be like really warm and beautiful weather. And you never think about that as a way of please, please, please make it happen, because the ticket is already bought. Does this make sense? You don't have to ask for your dream one more single time. The universe has heard you, and you're really, really on your way. Okay, yes, I got it. We also had the number 20 there, so that's a 2.0 version of yourself. This is like we're taking imagine to a 2.0 version of yourself, or imagination. We're taking imagination to a 2.0 version of imagination. If you're going to imagine something, you're going to need to take this to a new place. We're not going to imagine it just because we want to materialize something into our world. You're going to imagine it because there's a new way of imagining. Does that make sense? This is bringing about joy and stability. Like this is the first time I just feel like you're exploding into this gorgeous, joyful place, because when you're in the knowing of things, when you just understand that the order has been placed in your kitchen, you know for a fact that the dinner is going to show up, or you know for a fact that you're going to go on this vacation, or you're going to have this thing materialize, then you just sort of yummy your way around. You just, it's so exciting what's going to come in. It's so juicy what's going to come in. I can't wait to go on this vacation. I can't wait to go into the pool with this warm weather, specifically if you're from Sweden. I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find here for you. This is a really cool reading. I feel like there's a lot more here. This is really speaking to me. There's more to get there. And then obviously whatever spirit wants you to know. So if you find that interesting, if you feel like, yeah, this is my reading, or I want to know more about this, I want to know about the imagining part or the joy and stability part, whatever, you're so welcome to the extension. Check out the description box and you'll find your way to whatever fits you better. There's 2 ways to get to the extension. If not, thank you so much for watching, Leo. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're here and you return and you like the channel, it really helps me if you subscribe. Maybe even a thumbs up if you like the video. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. Bye.